Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's clever. Rummenigge. Oh, well played, well played. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Gullit. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest.
And here's a chance! Mateus. And it's Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Gullit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what a mistake! Still goalless. Gullit. Sporting Braga finding their passes. And he's picked out the run. And they're quick to get it back. Sporting Braga, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gullit! That is decidedly lacking.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Short changes him with that pass. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Eto touches it back.
Just too much pressure.
Chance for the header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Turan. And now the breakaway. That's good vision. Zico. Oh, he's found... And the finish! Goal! Braga! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Sporting Braga have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. Sporting Braga leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Shot could... He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Brazil and Messi! Oh, he did the... And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substituição para o Braga. Vieira. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Second period then underway. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Aimed to be... Bullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe is herring after that one. Mateus. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he'll shoot here. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Sporting Braga come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And here's Mbappe, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a throw-in. Mateus. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good alertness. Fiddles it through. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. And Messi! Goal! Braga! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sporting Braga. Eto'o! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Eto'o really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, good ball! He's shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Calm, now the finish! Goal! Braga! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substituição para o Braga. Número 10. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com...
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Messi. Sporting Braga are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Roberto Carlos. And they can counter here. Chips it through. Araujo cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Chooses to go back, and the shot! And he hits the net! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And Hullet! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Hullet really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
It's their second corner of the game. 75 minutes played. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mateus. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. The final 5 minutes. Messi gets a good foot in there. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! Ronaldinho. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pull it. Hoisted in. It's a goal kick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Hullet. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Messi. And that could set him on his way. Zico. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's played forward. And it's Hullet. Chance here to counter. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zico. Played back in. And he's been shifted off it. Sporting Braga, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chips it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to dink it in. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he's there to belt it away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Messi. Mateus.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil have it back and can go again. Looks for the finish. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's Neymar, back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Picked out brilliantly. Neymar. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great position here. It's Zico! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Oh, what a climb! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Sporting Braga have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Sporting Braga head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Sporting Braga definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Sporting Braga come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Zico, Mbappe, Messi, he's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Hullet. Sporting Braga are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, his fan support out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a Ronaldinho, Neymar.
Araujo is there and he can get that clear. It's hit the uprights. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Hullet. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Mateus.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Sporting Braga are, of course, in a position to go... Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckenbauer.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Sporting Braga have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. And here's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Great hit! Spectacular! And it's come back out to him. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Oh, what has happened here?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Eto'o. Sporting Braga are coasting towards victory. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played into space out wide. Great ball if he can get there. Maldini makes the interception. Messi. Rijkaard.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Messi. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a throw. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise.
And Cruyff! Just too much. Fractions.
Cruyff probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Eto'o. Tries a shot! Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Short changes him with that pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. And he was alert to it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, they've got it again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Sporting Braga, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception. Looking for the run. Pick and the shot! Goal! Braga! And it's Braga who take the lead.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Rummenigge.
Carlos really added the width.
He rises! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Look, movement creates more...
Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Chouameni. Zico. Roberto Carlos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pirlo. Zico. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. Now it's Cruyff. Schneider. Good purposeful running this. It's Schneider! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Sporting Braga ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Schneider.
That gets things going for the second half.
On the field is number 18.
Zico.
Cantona.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sporting Braga come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona, and here's Eto'o. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Messi. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Played back in. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Hullet. No, it's not getting there. Sporting Braga in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Bastoni. Messi.
The attendance for this match was
Threads one in.
29,830.
60 minutes played. Adams. Looks a good ball through. Great chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the game's first significant... Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
In with the challenge. Messi! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Caicedo. Beckham. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Gullit. Rummenigge driving forwards. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a fabulous ball. Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cafu. Messi. Beckham.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Beckham, who has set up 2 goals. That has been slung wide. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That has been knocked clear. Can he finish? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Sporting Braga are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Roberto Carlos. Zico.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gullit. Oh, well played. Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good hit one! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping! Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Messi has it in a wide position. Pull it. Messi. He's had a shot! And one more try! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible! And there's the end of the first half. Sporting Braga come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Sporting Braga get the ball rolling for the second period. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. Sporting Braga, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Gullit. He can run onto that, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's been cut out, well played. Quality ball. That's a decent clearance. No, it's not getting there. Nicely spread. Alvarez. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe, it's Zico! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Gullit. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caicedo.
The attendance for this match
Sporting Braga do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Good read, needed to be. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. That's a shade optimistic. It's out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Number 2, Caicedo. Number 15, Messi.
Oh, it's Beckham.
Number 10,
He's got away.
Neymar.
Cafu deals with that comfortably.
Marquinhos. Coming on the field, number 19, Schneider. Number 11, Tonali.
Yamal.
Number 13,
Oh, easy pickings there.
number 21.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
Number
And
17,
evident annoyance.
Van Dijk.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Beckham. Alvarez! It could be... In he goes again! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal take the lead. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game...
Has a goal! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Schneider. They've got to be quick to recover this. Sporting Braga can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Neymar, and he's there to make the challenge. Works it forward. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Can he put it away? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And he's there to retrieve it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
2 added minutes have been
Schneider.
indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, they can break here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Koundé with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, that's a waste. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're under...
Decent hit!
And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi, and that is a little undercooked. And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pullet. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Pullet. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when...
Rummenigge! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Nicely aimed pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That's a lovely, neat pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Zico. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho chasing after it. Rummenigge. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Half an hour played now. Driving forward. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Donadoni. And he welcomes it in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Messi. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Davids makes the interception. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Donadoni. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. He's in here! That's a fabulous ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho! They've got to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added
That
time.
pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Carlos. And that intercept. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Substitution in progress.
So it's back to business. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Cafu calmly anticipates. Sporting Braga do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He could be in here. Showing good feet. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira is the guilty party there.
Substitutions taking place.
Sporting Braga can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turkey are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The attendance for this match
60
was
minutes played.
81,007.
Roberto Carlos is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No luck with that dink over the top. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Ronaldinho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ronaldinho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
He is through here. Ronaldinho plays it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Sporting Braga perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho is herring after that one. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Into the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get rid. Rijkaard makes the interception. Van Dijk cuts it out. Great ball if he can get there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Can he put it away? Goal! Braga! And they're back in front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Turkey, number 25.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 23, Platini. Number 13,
And it's Messi.
Bale.
Well, that's well seen too.
Erling Haaland. Number 20,
Rummenigge.
Maradona.
Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer
indicated.
plays a delicate ball. Oh, that's clever. Great position here. Real chance! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their
Fellow
people.
attendees, this is a lost children's
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Please keep
Sporting
your eyes
Braga,
on your
definitely
children during the
impressing me
match
here.
at all times.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. Well, it looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. The game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. So bring it on.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Kubo, Soboslai. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. Soboslai. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that
Neymar is on his own. Can he put it away? Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Neymar has a go! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, what has happened here? Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Neymar. Koundé. And it's Salah. Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. To McAllister. Kimmich. Kubo. All played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Almost half an hour in now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And they've caught rid. Koundé. Mohamed Salah. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's in chance!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's Neymar! Well, there's the clearance. Koundé. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar. Flamengo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Kim Min-jae gets good distance on it. Ball's out once more. He's got the shot away! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Mbappe really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dembele. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Oh, this looks sharp. Gets his pass away. Nicely intercepted. Well, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And that should get the job done. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Flamengo 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the second half gets underway. He has found the way through. Great hit! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Flamengo are having a ball here. Botafogo finding their passes. Koundé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Flamengo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the counter is on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mohamed Salah. Dembele. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. He's found a way through. Big chance! Sticks it away! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable.
Mbappe!
Público presente na partida de hoje, 71.550 espectadores.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Dembele! Oh, terrific save.
Botafogo just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Tchouaméni tries to clear, engages and forces him off the ball. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neymar. Dembele. Botafogo have reclaimed it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
Camisa 22. Camisa 18.
Bruno Fernandes!
Para a entrada de
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Camisa 5. Camisa 23.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Camisa 14. Teremos uma
Rafinha.
substituição.
Punde. Thuram. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kim Min-jae did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And he's intervened well there. Matheus Cunha. Andreas Pereira going face-to-face with his great rival. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Andreas Pereira in acres of space out wide. He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's Neymar! Oh, denied at the last.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe clears. Talisca. Rafinha. Musiala. Matheus Cunha. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Andreas Pereira! Keeper always had the measure of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So will they make it count again? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. That is a great pick out. Thuram! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away. Now it's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Nuno Mendes. Musiala. That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. It's a goal kick. Kkkk picks it up from the goal kick. 4 extra minutes added on. Talisca. Andreas Pereira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
And the
stopped it.
referee brings it to a close. Flamengo really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owners. So the gloves are off, Jim. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, always onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kubo! They've done it! Flamengo are level! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He won't be happy with that one. Mohamed Salah. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
He's got tall! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Salah. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. Kubo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Approaching the half-hour mark. He can run onto that. In with a header! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fiddles it through. He could be in here. Mbappe gets... Now the finish! Oh, it's come loose. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kkkk calmly anticipates. And that's been won straight back. Tries a shot! Kkkk gets rid without sophistication. Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Forwards and with intent. Some really good ball movement. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Couldn't squeeze it through. Szoboszlai. Now Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Szoboszlai. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Szoboszlai climbs up big, and yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not... And we hit half-time. Flamengo playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 7, camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa 13.
And so we're off again. Flamengo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's having a go! Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. And the ball is out of play. Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Nuno Mendes. Maciej Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's intervened well there. And he's there to get it away. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. He gets big. Goal! Botafogo! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
And that's a superb pass. Dembele. Flamengo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kubo. Neymar. Neymar will not want... Szoboszlai! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camisa 19, camisa 20.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Camisa 11.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He'll try from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's managed to get rid. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. That is good Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Aim forwards.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the top...
Rafinha!
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there. Flamengo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Good-looking ball. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe! Taken back almost at once. Interesting ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Great defending, strong and determined. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are...
Can he finish? He scored! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Teremos
That's
3
an errant
minutos de
pass.
acréscimo.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Short changes him with that pass. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.